today is one of those days that calls for the Nox jacket. I say the Nox jacket, the Nox mesh goodness. Thank God that people invent technologies like this. I say technologies because I suppose it is. I suppose it is actually a bit of a technology, but it's a clothing technology, and it's not one that you or I would appreciate as a bit of technology. Lovely. I'll just leave all my shit on the side of the road. I suppose there's a cheers for cutting that. I know I cut them as well, so I can't really say anything. Cause for today, going out, got a couple of bits to do, so I thought I would I'd go out on the bike. It's the afternoon. It's, I mean, to be fair, the bike says 25 degrees, so that's not that bad. But everywhere else, forecast says it's like 28 and 30 degrees, which is just absolutely insane. It hasn't been a while since I've been out on the bike. I went to my best mate's wedding over in Hamburg last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. And to my amazement, so last time I went over to Hamburg, I had to pay for parking, and that was you're just going to come out. I thought you might have done that. I had to pay for parking. It was like, when was I there? I think I was there from like I think it was the same as it was last time, as the weekend I've just gone. Yeah, it was. It was the Friday to the Monday, so it was one day longer. But this time I got there Friday morning and I got back Saturday evening, and yeah, last time I went, it was like I think it cost me about 80 quid for the weekend for the parking. Yeah, it cost me about 80 quid for the weekend for the parking, which is just insane. I understand businesses, I understand everybody's got to make money, etc. like that, but like 80 quid for a weekend of parking in a lot. I mean, that is like, it's captive market, that, isn't it? It's like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just charge what we want to. And then I found out, I did a little bit, because I was like, surely it's going to be cheaper for a motorbike. And I was like, right, we'll check motorbike prices. I checked motorbike prices, and it's free. It's provided for by Heathrow. And it doesn't matter what terminal you're in, it's free. So obviously I instantly started doing some forum searches. And there was some dude who posted a video in like 2015 about the parking, and it's not changed since. But obviously I imagine the security might have changed a little bit, because bike theft is rife in London and the whole general area. But I had no issues, and in reality, other than the fact it was London, I had no real concerns about leaving my bike there. So I got there on the Friday, I got there on the Friday. I had a chain with me, my light lock and a cover, and I had them as like a just in case. Well, the cover especially was a just in case. I imagine there's another cyclist up here. I had the cover mainly as a just in case, but like if you can fit it in, I just had a really light cover with me. I threw that. So yeah, I got there. It's all undercover. Obviously, I didn't get any video, unfortunately. It's all undercover. It's really well covered by CCTV. It's right outside a hotel. So where the business class parking is for Terminal 5 for vehicles and shit like that, there's loads of posh cars in there, very nice. Where the business class parking is for Terminal 5, it's right opposite the Sophia Hotel, something like that. Where that parking is, it's literally just out the front of that, and it's outside of the business class car parking compound, but it's there's like 4 massive rows of like bars. It's all undercover. It's in the same area as that business class parking, all covered by CCTV. There's a separate CCTV area, so at least if you're, I mean, in terms of evidence of your bike getting nicked, there's going to be evidence if it does get nicked. But yeah, I put my lock on, I put my chain on, I put the cover on. I had my top box there as well. The top box, I got changed at the parking bit. I threw my helmet in, I threw my trousers in, I threw my jacket in, and then I just stuck the boots in a bag that I had with me. Got changed out and just went for my flight. And I got back on a Sunday, and like, it didn't even look like it had been tampered with, to be fair. Everything looked exactly the same. It looked really good, like no issues at all, no concerns. And there were other people leaving other bikes there, like there were GS's there, like all sorts of Aprilias, like nice bikes as well. Tracking them might have been like workers and stuff for the day, but just come straight into my lane. I had no worries about it at all. When I say I had no worries, all I was thinking about was, oh my god, my bike's going to get nicked all weekend. And when I was like coming out of the terminal, when I landed, I was thinking, please be there, bike, please be there, because otherwise I'd be fucked having to get back to Devon. I'd be like, on a Sunday as well, I'd be like, right, how am I going to manage this? How am I going to get out of here? I had a couple of people on standby as like a just in case of like, right, I even need to get a train to here, or I need to get a lift to here. The wait for baggage, I've never had such a long wait for baggage in my life. That was quite bad in itself. But yeah, other than that, good weekend. Another weekend in Hamburg, stayed in a really nice hotel, which is complete luck, to be honest. I think my mate sent me the like invite, and he was like, oh, this is the hotel the venue recommends booking at. I booked at it, and I was the only person staying there from the wedding, because there was another wedding that weekend on I think it was on the Friday night, because I saw the party, and I was the only person that ended up staying there. Everybody else stayed in other places, because the second I got the invite, obviously I went on and just booked a place, because tism, and I want to have everything squared away. I did that, and obviously I got quite lucky. So well, yeah, it was a very nice place. It's just nice. I like being in Germany. I grew up there for a couple of years of my life, from like military and stuff like that, and it's such a rocks in the road. It's such a it feels a bit homey to me. Like, it feels like I grew up in Germany and Cyprus. I did spend some time in the UK, but I fucking hated that, and I blocked most of that out of my life. And yeah, most of my time was in Germany and Cyprus, growing up in my ute anyway. And yeah, it feels like home. Like, you go to the shops, like, everybody's nice, everybody speaks it. Like, I've never really found like anybody necessarily being like rude in Germany, and I can't speak the language at all, really. I can speak a little bit to get by and like buy things in shops and get a couple of bits, but then after that I'm like, ich habe keine Ahnung. I have no idea. And then like having to ask people, like, excuse me, can you help me out, please? I can't speak the language. But everybody in Germany speaks a bit of English, at least. Like, the bits that you can't speak of German, they speak of English, so you can get by and work out in between. And in any case, there's Google Translate, so there we go. So yeah, I had a really nice weekend, and the weather was good, no complaints at all. I'm on a no drinking hype at the moment. It's been going, well, since April last year at my mate's wedding, really, where like there was no particular reason that it stopped at that wedding. I just kind of, I said, oh, this will be the date where I have a bit of a blowout, and then from that date, that'll be me. I stopped drinking, and yeah, put it this way, I haven't missed it. My bank balance hasn't missed it, that's certainly for sure. I've got all this like whiskey and Negroni shit that was like queuing up in the con. I do not trust you at all, and you're just going to go straight across my path anyway. Alright, I'm going. Thanks. All this Negroni shit that's in the cupboard, loads of whiskies in the cupboard still, and it's just like, it's just there, just rotting away, I suppose, is the easy way to say it. But I don't miss it. I mean, I don't miss the hangovers for one. I don't miss the almost like feeling shit for a couple of days afterwards. I started getting into my fizz again quite a lot, and it was just like, I felt like that was going to start being like a bit of a negative impact if I started boozing again. It's not a preach by any sense of the word, because I sound like a vegan now, don't I? It's just a joke, please don't take it personally. Accident hotspot, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Yeah, I did sound a little bit like I was preaching, but it works for me, and that's it really. Yeah, I suppose that's really it. That's most of the update, and then this Knox jacket's a beast. That's it really. I do love this road. I wonder if it's busy or it's not. I think that's basically the update. I don't really have any kind of trip plans. I got a week off in September, but money wise it's not going to work out. I've like I say money wise it's not going to work out because of some previous poor life choices, but I'm on a previous life choice. But motorbikes are like my, you know, they're therapy. They're what I use to escape sometimes, and that's what I love about them. I just feel really detached when I'm on a bike. I enjoy the feeling. It's like, I don't know whether it's some of it's probably the vulnerability of it, I suppose, but just the two-wheel thing. Like I love going out on my push bike as well. Like I really enjoy it. Oh, I'm going to be in this for a while. Oh no, it's alright. Oh, and then here we have hill hold control. Take two hands off, do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's me. There's my little update. Goodbye for now. And all the best to anyone that watches this. Auf Wiedersehen.